Yeah. Oh goodness. Okay. So, Jenny's away in college. How'd that go?
You know, the logistics are all fine. She's doing great. She doesn't need me.
Oh, oh, she's still gonna need her daddy.
I know. It's just that I don't have as much pretext for being just a stay-at-home dad anymore. And so, you know, it feels like a big change in life.
Yeah.
Kind of very emotional.
Oh, I can imagine.
I wouldn't have thought I was such a softie, but
You found out you were more softier than you thought, right?
yeah, much softer.
But you getting her moved over there, everything was great.
Yeah, she didn't really need me.
Oh, she.
You know, I was expecting to have this big moving, you know, ordeal where we would take all the stuff that she had organized out of her car and take it up to a little dorm room, you know, and there would be enough room. Well,
Yeah.
she had thought so far ahead. First of all, by the time I found a parking place for my car, we took two cars, she only had like 2 boxes left.
Oh my goodness.
And you know, everybody else on her floor was moving in during that time slot, so they were all going up and down the stairs to the dorm at that time. And you know, I had basically one box to carry, and that was it. So it was over.
Well, she just let that. At least she let you carry one box, right?
She kept letting me carry one box. Bless her heart.
Well, that's that age, I guess. I can do all this myself, right?
Yeah.
So, well, it's just now getting used to
Mm-hmm.
her being away. But,
Yeah, she manages her time really well. Never thought of her. She's more mature than I am.
you've done a good job.
I just need to parent myself now.
Yeah. You've got plenty of time for that, right? It's just now you, your workouts, your Bosque, and donut.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, I'll let you know how that goes.
Yeah, well, you know what? You tell me every week, so
Okay.
keep me updated. Keep a little blog going, right? Like you were saying.
Yeah.
Reality. But how have you been?
Okay.
Despite the emotional aspect.
Oh, speaking of dating, this lady I was kind of interested in pulled the plug. So, you know, that was the
karate one?
No, the other.
Oh, the other
karate
one.
one's still there, but she's
the CDC one.
CDC one. Yeah, karate one kind of took a vacation back to New Jersey anyway. So, anyway, so it's Jenny, CDC lady.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Okay. Well, there's still more fish out there, right?
Yeah, 1 or 2.
Yeah. It'll be fine. You know, it's one of those.
I have been thinking a lot about what you were talking about pain last week. Kind of redefining the whole pain thing, and just not trying to not take it as personally.
Right.
In a way, it's kind of like looking at the night sky. What you're actually seeing is probably millions of years old. In other words, there's not a one-to-one correspondence between anything you have to do about it and what you're experiencing. And so, you know, I've been doing my exercise a little bit better. I haven't always been doing a complete menu, but I am trying to do more pieces of the menu throughout the day. You know, just doing more stretches and stuff.
Okay. So really just targeting your body throughout the day. Okay. How's the sitting?
I still do a lot of sitting.
Breaks in between?
Sometimes, you know, I remember. I need to have like
I
a
was gonna say,
virtual Vita. A virtual Vita on my desk pops out of my computer screen. Don't even get up and walk over or something.
Well, we'll be working on that. I'll put it in a request. Maybe put a little sticky here or something. Or how about on your phone? Set a little timer.
Alarm on there.
Stand up, Dave. You know, do some shoulder rolls, do some cats and dogs. Yeah. How's that left side been going?
That seems on the lower back. It seems okay. I mean, you know, occasionally I'll get a twinge, like sometimes getting out of the car or something like that. But, you know, I think if I could just kind of keep this attitude up, I just don't worry about it, don't take it as seriously. And sometimes my back is wonky, sometimes it's not. You know, just work with it. Make my body my friend.
Exactly.
Maybe part of all of this is just, you know, realizing that, you know, my body is still my friend, even though it's about 60 years old now. So
your friend for a long time.
Yeah.
But still not long enough, I think. So, but yeah, definitely. I mean, that's great that you've been thinking a lot about that. You know, just really letting yourself know that you're in charge of your body. Right? It's your friend, but also you kind of have this. You should have the say so and not the pain.
Yeah.
Because that, you know, there's no reason for it to be there. We'll kick it its butt, right?
Yeah, one day at a time.
So
it's like a 12-step group here.
The first step is just to say that you understand confession part of it.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So, we're still hanging in with the cross crawling. How's that going?
That's okay.
Okay.
That's one of those ones that I kind of didn't do as much.
Okay.
But
you don't want to march anymore?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do that.
All right. The crocodile.
See, which one is that?
Where I had you lay down and remember you put your heel on top of the toes of the opposite
That's
leg.
right. That's right.
Rotate
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I did that one.
Okay. Do you feel like it got a little bit easier over time, or
Not the same.
not the same? Okay. Still getting a nice
Yeah,
stretch.
it doesn't feel as much like a stretch. Maybe because everything is so tight back there. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. So we're still rotating, but yeah, we've got a lot of tightness,
Uh-huh.
especially in your upper back.
Yeah.
Okay. The static wall.
That's a good one. That's a great one.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna keep working on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a terrific one.
Really just keeping those legs, really helping to separate, right, your upper body, your lower body, and keeping your upper body in extension, straight, right? Getting that tilt out of your pelvis.
It takes me a while to get into it, you know, so my legs are straight, my feet are lined up, you know. But I guess that's part of the plan too, just
to get the feet straightened out, or to get like your bum up against the wall and rotate up.
Well, the first thing I do is get my bum up against the wall, because that's the biggest thing to move.
Yeah.
So I try to get that in position. And then, you know, if my legs still can't quite straighten out and my feet can't quite, you know, line up, I just give myself a little bit of time.
Okay. Yeah. So you kind of ease into it. That's good. And then the pullovers. Okay. So we might actually add one more. We're going to keep the static wall routine and maybe add one more static wall, but it'd be something different to that addition, just to kind of get work more on the hip flexors as well. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
This one's pretty good for you. Child's
Yeah,
pose.
yeah, that's one of my favorites. I kind of do that in the mornings too.
Okay.
One of the first things I do getting out of bed.
Oh, okay.
Static
Awesome.
back, child's pose, runner stretch.
Okay. Oh yeah. How's that? Touching those toes?
Yeah, I'm not down to the toes yet, but.
Well, we did last week.
Okay.
No? I thought we had.
You know, I usually have like a little something down there that I kind of use, but I can touch my toes a little bit at a time.
Yeah. Oh, definitely much better than used to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I was telling Sally about that last week, I think. I was like, Dave is getting so close, and she was like excited for you. When you started off with her, and it was just.
Yeah, my knees. That was about it.
Yeah, exactly. So we've definitely done a lot of progress there.
Yeah.
And then of course your favorite one.
Air bench.
Ta-da.
Yeah. I remember I used to dread that thing, but.
Don't dread it anymore. No. It becomes one of those. I mean, a lot of people, even when I first started, you know, it's like, oh, this is so, not fun. But then it becomes one of those. You feel so great after it. After doing it. So.
Yeah. It's gratifying to feel the small of your back up against the wall there, and just ground it in, and it just feels like, this is how it's supposed to feel.
Yeah. It gives us some relief there.
Awesome. And my left knee used to be cracking all over the place with that, and it's occasionally it does a little bit still, but not much.
Not much.
I mean, it's much more stable. It's evening out.
We're getting there, Dave. So you want to take a look at your photos?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Alrighty. Get you all looking excited. So I like how your legs from the back view, your femurs are straightening out more.
Uh-huh.
That hips. You know, we've still got that elevation going on there, but it's definitely a lot less noticeable. You should pull up your old pictures to kind of compare for you. Just put a little bit over here. The screen's a little bit smaller than normal there. So I was like, I hope I'm not kicking you out. Okay, let me see here.
So I noticed that my head is a little bit more to this side of the red line there.
Uh-huh.
Am I just not standing up straight, or?
No, you are. It could just be with, let me put these lines through here real fast.
Okay.
A lot of times with us changing, you know, positions in the body, we start having, you know, one thing shifts, the rest of the body has to kind of follow before everything else falls into place.
Okay.
So, I think from your back view, if you remember from the last ones we took, your legs, see how they're, I mean, that it just looks more straight down versus like trying to come out kind of knock-kneed. Definitely a lot of straightening out here, and I'm pretty sure we've been doing that the static wall routine, right? So a lot of that's really keeping those feet straight, pulled back, or tightening the quads. Really help to straighten it out. That could be why. Oh, where's my little thing? Could be why you're shifting out just a tad here. It's like I was saying, lots happening here, a lot of release, right? So we've kind of the shoulders kind of turning back. So we can do some more.
Okay.
Some more of that shoulder work, right? Kind of keep it more stable, so that just because these guys are straightening out, the shoulders need to kind of stay loosened up as well. But yeah, that's great. That's awesome news, because with that elevation, right, we want to get rid of it. All those issues going on back there. So that the fact that the femur bones are starting to go with the flow, which is great.
Okay.
Right? Straighten out. But the shoulders look more level too, see?
Okay.
Looks like it's kind of curving down like that.
Yeah, this is a little bit lower than this one. So the right is elevated or the left is lowered?
Yes.
Okay, so a little bit lower.
Yeah, but not as
much.
But even from the front view, you see how you stand, how your lower limbs up, your legs?
They're straighter.
Yeah, the feet are not turning out as much, so.
Now, do you have my very first ones?
I do.
Are they like on a?
They're actually, I don't know why my Java thing only lets me pull up right here, but they're on the big screen that Stephanie has up front.
Oh, okay.
So I can get them for you.
Okay.
I don't know why
That's right.
why it does that, but okay, awesome. Good deal, Dave. So we're just gonna go over a few more of these and try
Very
a few
good.
more ones. I'll go from there. How's the tower? You been doing the tower?
I haven't been doing the tower.
Uh-oh.
I need a little.
You need a little beating?
Yeah.
Get out right now. All right, let's get started then.
Okie dokie.